Welcome to the Reservoirs' post-match press conference. We have Jenna Bike, Mackenzie Wood, and Coach Donaldson with us. We have a hybrid post-match, as always, at home. So anybody in the room want to kick us off? Joe?
Sure. Lorne, just talking about this game, looking at after, almost the most exciting start to the match, but then it taking a little bit of time for you guys to find your footing. How do you feel you guys bounced back after 20 minutes where there wasn't much going forward and then those 2 goals in succession?
I mean, I would say, I'm disappointed on the start because, I thought she was on, but look at it, she was out, so it was a great start. But I mean, they pose some problem because they like to just, keep it in the back and and they're very, very timely. So we have to be very, very patient. So we knew we can get on them when we get it, but it's a matter of where we're going to win it. So, I mean, so we kind of just let them have it and, we know when we get it, we can create some chances. But it took us a while to figure it out, and once we did that, then we started getting chances.
Dan, I think you have.
Update on Alyssa?
No. I'm leaving to the pros, the medical staff, so I don't know what's going on yet.
Jim, go ahead.
Yeah. You guys won 3-1, but did it feel a bit disappointing in a sense? Because it felt like there was a lot of opportunities left on the field too. And that's a struggling team. They really didn't capitalize on their chances. But there was a point they kind of made it 2-1 late in the game. And does it feel a little bit sort of disappointing even though it's a win?
I'm not going to be disappointed with a win. Right? I'm going to just say, you know what, we left some chances on the table, but you never feel disappointed when you win a game because this league, anybody can bite you on any day. So no, I'm not disappointed, but we left some goals on the table.
Leslie.
It has been some time since you've gotten a win at home. How's it feel to be back in the win column?
Well, I mean, the dogs were here, so we had some dogs on the field. So we show up and we bark a little bit, but it feels good to get back in the win column, at home, especially, since we've been struggling. So I mean, and psychologically, I think we can clear that hurdle and now we can move on.
Yeah, can't disappoint the dogs.
Yeah.
For Mackenzie, to get your first action in such a wild way, how are you feeling right now to secure the win?
I feel great. As Lauren said, a win is always great. That's always what we want. It's not like the way I wanted my debut to go, but I think going in and stepping in and just playing the game I love, that was fun again. And I just wanted to do whatever I could to get that W in the W column, and I'm just happy that we had that.
I'll just follow up on that. I got to. What are some things that you do in your position to, try to make sure that you're always in stay ready mode? Because you never know when your number is going to get called up, and obviously today, you never want to see a starting goalkeeper come out, but it happens in the game sometimes. What are some things that you go through in preseason or even during a training week to make sure that you're ready if your number's called?
Yeah, I think I've been just trying to get better in every single day and trying to stay consistent. And just for me, learning from Alyssa is huge. I think she's done great in this season, and for me just to be a sponge and try to absorb as much as I can, that's what I've been trying to do day in and day out.
Yeah, sure. And then for Jenna, obviously big game for you. Was there ever a moment in the game where you sort of felt like this is going to be my game, I'm going to try to take over things here for the team?
I think it starts before the game, kind of speaking it into existence. Ava Cook and I were kind of joking that I manifested a goal this game, just because I kept saying it and kept believing that one was coming. So yeah, before the game and just having that belief, and that sometimes.
Mackenzie, that goal, was that a golazo, or was that maybe looking back, maybe you could have taken some steps on that one? What do you think on that goal? Because it looked nice, I mean, from where we were sitting, but do you think you could have done anything yourself to maybe kicking yourself that, I could have maybe made a step back earlier to save it, or was it just one of those that you got to tip your hat?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great goal. I think a goalkeeper always is looking at what else they could have done, so I'm definitely going to go back and film, but yeah, it's just something you keep replaying in your head, so yeah.
Joe, and then Jason.
You bring up that confidence. I know I've been asking you about it the last few weeks, but first goal in the pros, you've already eclipsed the assists you've had in your career, career high in minutes. Just that confidence, was it there always, and has it been there now the last few weeks? And have you always been someone who comes into a game and says, I'm ready to score?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not always been there. It's tough in this league, but I pride myself, and I feel like I proved a lot of people wrong in the way I started and the way I came into this league, and kind of just kept believing in myself and growing off that. And I think the last piece of that is confidence. So like I can do all the training I want and do all the right things in the off season, but if I'm not confident going into games, whether it be 90 minutes, 80 minutes, 4 minutes, like it means nothing. So yeah, I think a big goal of mine this year was to kind of have that confidence and a little bit of swag, I guess.
LT.
Mackenzie, not necessarily like a local kid, but Northwestern grad, come down here, just down the lake shore. What does that kind of feel like for, local club?
Yeah, it feels like home still. Growing up in Granger and then going to Notre Dame after Northwestern, and I just feel like this is my home, and I just want to represent everyone in this area. So it feels nice.
Sandra.
Opening statements. Coach mentioned that maybe it took a little while to get to the game. There were some stretches there where it looked like Mal was doing a little bit of directing. I know there's been a number of you guys have mentioned that she's someone that demands a lot from you guys, tries to hold you all accountable. What's being communicated in those moments when she's kind of playing director?
On the field, it's just a lot of quick solves. She sees something or we see something, and we just try to communicate and get on the same page as a team. So yeah, you're right. She holds everyone to the highest standard, and that's why we put her in the co-captain position. That's why I like to hear from her, and all she's doing is making us better and making the team better. So anything on the field that she says, off the field she says, we always take it and try to work with it.
And for you, Coach, I know you had mentioned there's a certain stretch of the season where you're looking to maybe take that next step formationally and tactically. How would you maybe evaluate performance of the midfield to date?
Yeah, I think we're getting better in the midfield play. Today I think we're very, very, very loose with the ball. We gave away a lot of balls, uncharacteristic of us sometimes. But at least, we're in good position to get it, to receive it. And sometimes the touches were off, and for some reason the touches were off. I don't know if it was just the temperature or something, and we just weren't adjusted. But it's getting better. It's not where we want it. It's not where the team wants it, and everybody will agree. The team, coaches, everybody, players. But again, it's a work in progress.
Cool. Want to give somebody online a chance? So Taylor, go ahead.
Yeah. Congrats on the win. You guys take on Gotham next Sunday. Kind of, what is the biggest thing you take from this game, and as far as wanting to work forward on this week?
Yeah, we haven't spent any time on Gotham yet. So we're the kind of team that just take it one game at a time. So we will look at this game a little bit, and we will look at Gotham, and then we will start breaking it down and see how we're gonna approach that game.
Thanks.
Thanks, Taylor. Anybody else online have a question for either Mackenzie, Lorne, or Jenna? Cool. Looks like no. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.